Where's genetic engineering now? How far have we gone? What are hypoallergenic cats? And what's with genetically engineered food? These are questions you're probably asking yourself. They are all good questions. Genetic engineering is becoming more and more prominent in our society. We are seeing it a lot more than we used to. You may not know it, but around 70% of the food you eat is genetically engineered. Wow, that's a lot. Hey, that puts us right on track. The first thing we're going to talk about is genetic engineering in food. Food. It's all around you. You eat it. Everyone does. Food is one of those things you can't live without. And it's been around for a long, long time. Sure, people are doing weird things to it, but could it also be genetically engineered? Yep, that's right, folks. Some foods are genetically engineered. Let's take a look at the meat department. Say hello to salmon. They've been genetically engineered. Rainbow trout have been genetically engineered to increase the omega-3 fatty acids in them. Now that's some healthy progress. One company claims that their genetically engineered salmon grows stronger and faster, but not larger, than other salmon. But others disagree. The disagreeers say these salmon will bring with them dramatic population crashes and unpredictable environmental impacts. Just in! This is for all you clam lovers. Shellfish have been modified to make them less allergenic and make them grow faster. Let's say you need some milk too on that shopping trip. What's in it? Cows have been genetically engineered to produce many varieties of milk. Let's take a look at some of those kinds. There's milk that has lower levels of protein that is allergenic to some infants, milk that is easier for lactose intolerant people to digest, milk that has more antimicrobial enzyme in it resulting in a longer shelf life, and milk that makes better cheese. Did you know milk could do all those different things? Time for the vegetables. The two most common types of genetically modified crops that are on our market right now are crops that tolerate herbicides and crops that are toxic to certain pests. Soybeans are one of the most commonly genetically modified foods. One type of soybeans is resistant to herbicides. Scientists get the herbicide-resistant gene from bacteria. Corn is also commonly genetically modified. It is engineered to resist specific pesticides. Tomatoes are genetically modified to maintain their quality for a longer time than regular tomatoes. Rice is modified to contain more vitamin A. It is sometimes called golden rice. Sweet corn is genetically modified to produce a toxin that kills insects. Other genetically modified foods are potatoes, rapeseed, and sugarcane. Now that we're done with the grocery, let's take a look at genetic engineering in animals. Cows and pigs are being genetically engineered to be healthier. For example, they are trying to produce cattle that is resistant to mad cow disease. The most commonly genetically engineered animal is the mouse. There is even an industry of knockout mice. People can produce 1,000 strands of these mice in a year. Cattle, sheep, goats, chickens, rabbits, and pigs are all other animals that have been genetically engineered. People are genetically engineering these animals to create human proteins that are useful in medicines. In 1999, a USDA reporter said that there was a $24 billion market for human proteins. Now, though, it does not look so good. Many companies have busted. In 2003, a glow-in-the-dark fish that was genetically engineered was for sale in Taiwan. They cost $17 per fish. A variety of zebrafish that was invented in Singapore, China, reached the United States in 2004. They cost $5. They are meant to live in aquariums, but they can sometimes live in the wild. The FDA approved the fish. Cats are next. Are you allergic to them? Well, in 2001, one company was reported to be working with a university to remove the allergen gene from cats. They They planned to sell the cats for $1,000, but they had funding problems and could not continue. That happened in 2001. A spokeswoman said that a company delivered the first allergen-free cats in 2007. USA residents will pay $3,950 for these cats. They are also shipped to other countries at 12 weeks old and sold for $6,300,000 to $12,700. 10% of the people who buy them are not even allergic to the cats. They are allergic to their urine. Let's take a look at genetic engineering in humans. Researchers have made embryos with genetic material from a human and an animal. They are called chimeras. They would never be planted into a human. They are for research only. But some scientists will not make that a definite no. That's all, folks. I hope you learned a lot about genetic engineering in our world.